Hello, listening audience. Trey Urban here, and my business bestie, Shantae the
Shanta.
Fur Baby Lady.
Hey everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday.
We're here spreading wellness on the Wednesday. And honestly, you guys, I woke up and I was experiencing some stuff briefly. I don't know how many of you guys are, navigating new territories, doing new things that are
Yeah.
causing all kinds of new thoughts and perceptions. So I'm one, and it's a perfect day to talk about this topic because what I know for sure is that it is okay to have these emotions, and it's important that you experience them briefly, but
Exactly.
briefly, however long that is for you. Sometimes it might be a little longer than others.
Yep.
But the main thing is that you find a way to reset. And so what I did is I reach out for help because I have somebody who's supportive and encouraging, who knows me, who has experienced what I'm going through. So I called Business Bestie so that she could give me great advice, but more importantly, help validate that what I was going through was a real thing and that it was okay for me to reset. And she gave me some great strategies on how to reset because I'm a great teacher, but when I'm the one going through it, I'm a human and I love people. Hey, listening audience, thanks for coming on. Trey Urban here. Shantae,
Okay.
oh, Shantae, the fur baby lady. I'm like, which way is the right way?
Right.
So she came up with this amazing topic. So, business bestie, feel free. Your turn.
All right. So hello everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. And wellness is just so important. But where I talk about wellness is more so for the canines. You guys can see my newest addition of the family, De Niro. And, having a new puppy now has literally been a game changing moment for me, but also understanding their wellness has been a benefit for me. So, if you guys do not know who I am Shantae, the fur baby lady. I am a canine care specialist, and I'm also a six-figure dog walker. And I've literally been in this industry going on 9 years, and I truly love what I do. I help others understand the importance of their fur baby's wellness. Well, let me say canines wellness because there are a lot of different kind of fur babies out there. But the fur babies that I talk to about more the most is canines because that's what I specialize in. And so, me and Business Bessie was just talking about what are we gonna talk about today? I'm always got a catchy little saying with the day. So I'm like, let's talk about wellness because she's all about the wellness, especially when it comes to the humans and also the four-legged companions. But I'm more so, like I said, geared to the canines. And so what I do want to share today is the importance of making sure that you are one providing the proper nutrients for your fur baby because that has to do with their overall wellness. A lot of people I know feed their dog actual kibble, and to be honest, kibble is not the best where it comes to the nutrients and the proteins and all that stuff that they need because honestly, kibble is overcooked. Um, Overcooked food which is made out of which creates dog food, so it strips out all those nutrients and vitamins that they need, and that's why they end up having supplements for our canines because those supplements help with the things that they're lacking from their food. So one, you want to make sure you are providing your fur baby a good regimen when it comes to their food. And I'm not against kibble, but I provide the best kibble for my dogs. And so I do have two different dogs, but I do have them on two different foods. But the best thing that has worked for my dogs has been salmon kibble. And that's one because it has omega 3, 6, and 9 in it, which that is what salmon has, which is great for their coat, great for mobility, great for what else was omega? I know for sure it was for the coat and more so for the mobility in the fur baby. So I definitely would encourage you all to make sure that when you are getting this dog food for our fur babies, the first ingredient you want to make sure that the ingredient on the label is a protein. no matter if it's fish, beef, lamb. You just want to make sure that first ingredient is protein. And if that first ingredient is not protein, I would encourage you to find one that has that protein in there. And then I would encourage you to stay away from foods that have so many ingredients, because one, you don't even know half of the ingredients that are being fed to our fur babies, but you want to make sure that they are getting what is needed for them to be
Why are you
well and
walking
taken
like
care
a
of.
puppy with a store stick?
So, what I wanted to share, why I wanted to share the importance of nutrients, is because I also just released my first ebook, which is called the Canine Care One-on-One Guide. And what that guide does, it helps take you on a journey on understanding the 7 secrets to unlocking exceptional canine care. And this guide has been
You know
able
what
to
my
help
thing
me
said
not
the other
only
day?
help new
My
season,
favorite favorite.
new dog parents.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Oops,
It's
sorry.
okay. My bestie's going through some stuff she's
I'm going through
experiencing.
some stuff.
It's all right. As long as she's going through it and not stuck, that's all that matters. And so what the Canine Care One-on-One Guide is, it's a guide for new dog parents and, like I said, seasoned dog parents. But it's a comprehensive guide that has expert tips in there, and it also has practical advice to ensure your fur baby lives a healthy, happy life. In the first chapter that I go over in my ebook, don't mind me because I'm over here looking at my ebook, the first chapter that I go over in my ebook is the proper nutrients for dogs. And so, like I said, the 2 tips that I want to leave with you all today, which I kind of touched on the first one, is make sure you read those ingredient labels. The ingredients listed should be transparent. And like I said, the first ingredient should always be a high quality protein, such as beef, such as salmon. They also say chicken, and I am going to let you guys know, chicken is the number one food in most dog foods, but chicken is also not the best for the dogs. It is easier to make chicken dog food because it's less affordable. And so that's why you would see a lot of dog foods having chicken. But if you notice that your dog is having skin allergies, if you're noticing that they are not digesting their food right when it comes to chicken, I would definitely encourage you to switch to a higher protein like beef, salmon. I'm all about salmon. So that's what I feed both of my dogs, and that's how they stay healthy and happy. And so the last tip I would share is consider your dog's age, breed, and activity level. A puppy will be different nutrients requirement than an adult and senior dog, and choose a dog food that is specifically formulated to your dog's unique needs. And so I have 2 completely different dogs. I have a senior dog. Well, I'll call her an adult dog because I don't think she's a senior yet. Even though she's 9, I feel like seniors is when they get into the 2 digits. So she's not there yet. But she is a dog that is a pit bull. And so pit bulls are prone to, like I said, I know a lot of people that feed their pit bulls chicken. And like I said, it's not the best, especially for pit bulls, because that can be cause them skin allergies, skin irritations, all type of skin issues. I have to now adjust because I have a puppy and he's a Frenchie. And so they eat different, especially with him being a puppy and her being an adult dog. And so I have to I feed her more because she's already been on that regimen. And I feed him less, where I cut it down, where I feed him some in the morning and some in the evening. But understanding their unique needs. And like, he's a puppy, so he's in that growth stage. And so I don't want to overfeed. And that's another thing I know a lot of pet parents do, is overfeed their canines. And so that's why you want to make sure you are looking at the back, looking at the requirements that they say based on their age and weight, and use that to your benefit, because I don't want you to have your dog overweight, because that will have issues in the long run, as bone issues, hip dysplasia, and obesity. And that's definitely something I don't want you guys to experience with your canines. And so that's what I wanted to share today, is bringing the proper nutrients, because that is an important key to the wellness of canines. And so thank you for allowing me to share, Bestie. She did pin my link there, which is the Canine Care One-on-One Guide. And if you have not got your comprehensive guide, I am asking for your support today. Why is this guide important? You may be asking. And this guide is important because I help dog parents get that peace of mind by one, being educated on the 7 important things that they need to know while taking care of their fur baby, whether they're adults or they're puppies. Another thing is why this ebook is a great resource is because it helps you bond more with your canine because you have a better understanding on what it is that they need in order to be taken care of. And so that is what I wanted to share. And the last thing is why that ebook is essential to get. Don't mind me. I'm going over my notes, y'all. Would be happiness. We want to make sure that our dogs have a healthy, happy life, and that is what my guide brings you: healthy tips, expert tips, advice that can help you make sure that your fur baby is living that healthy, happy life. So with that being said, my canine right here is being so all into things, and I am just gonna pass this on over to my business best. Hold on, I'm trying to get my finger right.
I know, huh? It's like, which, yeah, I don't
There
know.
she goes.
I know it's the other one. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
That one. And in the meantime, guess what people are doing? They're gonging, they're moving energy. I'm like, so it is so important for your well-being, human beings, to give yourself permission to experience things briefly. Yes, I forgot I was on mic, but in the end, I live unapologetically. And especially my dear friend Michael Lozier, the man who wrote The Law of Attraction, he's the one who continues to remind me, a business bestie, that you got to have the fits, throw the plates, cuss. And for me, when I say cuss words, like it's like such a energetic release, and then I just giggle because I'm like, whew, okay, now I feel better. And I know some people don't understand, and it's okay. And I don't mean to ever offend anyone, but the reality is, if you aren't giving yourself a permission to experience things, to process the emotions, then they're going to stay trapped in you on a cellular level. That's going to continue to create dis-ease. But it's so much better to just throw out a cuss word, in my perception, and go back to the smile and go back to, okay, I'm okay now. Woo! Let that energy go than to keep swallowing it and pretending like I'm the lovely lady that never does anything bad or says anything crazy, or no, I'm the one who's going to always say something crazy. I'm going to always do something crazy. And then I'm like, okay, you're a little highly sensitive. So then what did I do? I grabbed the bowl, the sound bowl, and I'm like, I'm over here. Well, I muted my mic and I'm gonging and clearing my own energy because I already knew that I had a lot of things I was processing. So take care of yourself. Give yourself permission to ask for help. Get support. Don't do it by yourself. It's boring. Boo. Mm-hmm. And it's easier to stay stuck in that rabbit hole. But if you have somebody giving you a ladder, trust me, it's a way easier to get back out of it. So, you guys, if you are someone who's wanting to get some tips, some tools, if you're feeling stuck or sad, or trust me, there are so many things that are going on right now in the world. Like for everybody, people are changing jobs, they're changing partners, they're changing places where they live, right? All of these things are happening. So if that sounds like you, if you're somebody who's out there doing the things, oops, oh, look, it's in there twice.
You got double links.
It went in there twice. Let's try one time. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, here we go. Get in a clarity call with me. You get a free 15 minutes where I can help you. And trust me, I can immediately tell because I'm a master at reading energy. But once you get on the call, I'm able to connect with you and help you not only process what you're going through, but give you tips on how you can move the mental energy, how to move those emotions so you don't stay stuck in depression or anxiety or any of the things that aren't serving your highest and greatest good. So let me tell you, me and Business Bestie are here to help elevate. And oh my gosh, so now I'm able to apply my amazing techniques, being a master Reiki practitioner and all kinds of other stuff that I do. I'm an energy master in transforming energy. I am now able to apply this for the little fur babies. So Business Bestie and I are recruiting people who are willing to allow me to help them adjust the pet behavior. So if you have a crazy pet that you know is exhibiting unhealthy behaviors, you know what those things are. If you have a dog, they might, I don't know, be a little aggressive, may bark a lot, or do some other things, or even be afraid or resistant to go for a walk. All of these things come from trapped emotions in your little puppies or your little cats. The cat's over here doing crazy stuff. Yeah, same thing. So if you have a fur baby, a horse, a four-legged creature, I would love to help you get that going. And okay, it's not in this, I will give you, but it's, if you go to petresetnow.com, and let me say that again, you fur baby parents, I want you to go to petresetnow.com, and you can schedule an appointment to have your little fur baby taken care of. I would love to help you with that. Me and Bestie are going to keep cranking this stuff out because it's time for the world to experience an elevated life. So Trey Urban here and Shantae, the fur baby lady. We are signing off for now.
I forgot my mic was on. I was like, Shantae, the fur baby lady, and then
I know I saw the hand go up, and I was like, "Well,"
it said right, your mic is muted, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Isn't that nice if you start talking, and it's like, "Oh, thank you for reminding me. I am mic'd up."
Right.
Or I should have been mic'd up. So, you guys, we are so excited to continue to pour into you guys, share some tips on how to, experience wellness and shift your energy, because in the end, we can't avoid that life is going to happen to us. But what we can do is capture every thought, shift the energy, and create what we want. So
exactly.
Signing off for now. Until
peace and love, everyone.
Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Thanks, Bestie.